The Cleveland Browns are running hot right now. What are we, winners of 3 straight? We're sitting at 6-2. First place in the AFC North, second in the AFC in general, behind the Buffalo Bills, who are 7-1. You love to see that. I mean, it's been a great season so far. We're playing well. Next up here in week 9, we welcome the Los Angeles Chargers. And I'm going to go ahead and just outright sim this one. So hopefully the boys can perform well and pick up a dub. We actually lose 31-20. So after winning 3 in a row, we take a loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. But that's okay, boys. That's why, you know, simulate, you get a little bit of variation. And there we go, boys. So we're still 6-3 on the season. We're doing well. We have our bye week now. And we have some upgrades here. So Greg Newsome, he's got one. We can go ahead and increase his zone coverage. Be nice and well rounded. 85 overall. He's an absolute stud. I saw that Jerry Jeudy had an upgrade available as well. We can go ahead and improve his, what are we thinking, deep threat potentially. What does his speed look like? 91 speed, 9 for acceleration. Yeah, we can go ahead, increase deep threat. So his overall doesn't go up, but he's looking good. Again, 25 years old. He's in his 4th year. He could very well be wide receiver 1 for us going forward. You know, he's got the capabilities to do that. Didn't work out in Denver, but so far he's playing really well here with us. We have a storyline here. They want to average David Njoku at least 4 catches per game for the rest of the season. I guess we got to look for him now, boys. I mean, I feel like we've been doing that pretty much during the year anyway, so nothing new there, but that does it for the bye week. We're going to simulate. And then we have the New Orleans Saints on the road in week 11. How are we doing in the division so far? 6-3. So Baltimore lost again. Pittsburgh now is in 2nd. Denzel Ward has an upgrade. We'll increase his zone. We do play a lot of zones, so I'll just focus on that. He's already at 91 overall in man coverage. Nevertheless, boys, let's go ahead and hop into this week 11 matchup. We will be playing the offense only for this one as we take on the Saints on the road in the Caesars Superdome. Let's get it going. Defense does a great job. They hold the New Orleans Saints on the first drive. Now it's up to this offense to show us what they can do. We're going to start off with a halfback stretch. Let's see if we can go out wide with Jerome Ford. Takes a few hits, only picks up 2 on the play. Not much there. This is a great stadium, man. The New Orleans Saints could potentially be another team we look at taking over in franchise. We get some good blocking there. Jerome Ford is off to the races. Great juke move and another big time rush. Taking over the running back spot as the starter and literally running away with it. Great run there by Jerome Ford. But like I said, the Saints could potentially be another team we look to take over in franchise if you guys are interested. I mean, you know, they had their glory days with Sean Payton and Drew Brees, and since they left, it's been kind of quiet. But again, we're just going to focus our sights on the Cleveland Browns here. They don't pick up that block. Jerome Ford falls forward at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We're going to run this little play action here. Jeudy was open. He beat his man one-on-one coverage, but the pressure came in and we just couldn't get the ball off in time. That would have been a one-play touchdown. I mean, not a one-play touchdown, but that would have been a touchdown. No doubt in my mind. As we should have Njoku. It's a deflection and it's an interception. Triple coverage. And looks like it's actually a pick 6 for the New Orleans Saints. Paulson Adebo takes it to the house. Tried to force it into Njoku on the play action. And looking back at it now, we could have just taken the dump down. I mean, it was triple coverage, deflection, and a pickup there. Defense does a good job of stopping them again. There's a flag on the play, so I think this one's coming back. Tried to force it again. The pocket collapsed. We just didn't have enough time for the routes to develop. Once again, we get nothing on the play. Offense is struggling right now against this New Orleans defense. I'm going to take it down to the ground again. Run game, though, has been really good. We might have to rely on that a little bit more. But at 3rd and 11, we are forced to throw. McKinnon is out wide. Not enough. Lattimore is there covering the running back. It's the end of the first quarter, and we're going to have to punt it as soon as we come back. The back-to-back disappointing drives on offense. Still 7-0, so hopefully the defense can step up. They do, and we need to pay them off here, boys. We can't keep going out on the field and just not getting anything. I mean, we gave up a touchdown with a pick six. What are we doing? Let's step it up here, boys. Nearly picked off again. That was just a horrible decision on my end again, and we are not doing well right now. We're not reading the defense. We're not making smart decisions. And frankly, we're kind of letting the defense down. As this one goes up and it's undercut again. I just don't understand those throws, man. I'm trying to pass lead it out wide. And it's another pick six. Give me a break. How did nobody get to that? What are we doing, boys? As this time, though, we find Njoku. Good conversion on the play action. Just making bad reads. As that time we find Tolbert. Turn on the Jets, Tolbert. And there we go. Finally, we're rolling here. Let's go. We should have Njoku. There he is. And it's a touchdown. Finally, we get on the board. I mean, Deshaun Watson has 3 touchdown passes. Unfortunately, 2 of them are to the New Orleans Saints. But our defense has been stepping up right now. And honestly, if we'd been playing clean football, we would have a big lead. Again, the defense stops the Saints. So right now, Derek Carr, and look at this. We're actually in scoring territory already. They're in man coverage, and we definitely need to take advantage of this, boys. 100% we need to take advantage of this. There's a flag on the play. What's that for? Is it another holding call? Of course it is. What else would you expect? Offensive line is just letting us down. I mean, it was an incomplete throw anyway, so it doesn't matter too much, but we get pushed back by 10, so you still don't want to be taking those penalties. As we find Elijah Moore, great read by Deshaun Watson, good blocking up top to pick up the first down. And we're starting to figure it out a little bit. We're going to run the screen pass to the right, a lot of space. And if all goes well, we should be able to tie it up. Jerome Ford is there. And he's able to stroll his way into the end zone. Another touchdown pass for Deshaun. And we cleaned up the early mistakes. We tie it up. Well, we're an extra point away from tying it up. Kicker gets it. There we go. And unfortunately, this time, though, we're unable to stop the New Orleans Saints. And they take the lead with 25 seconds remaining. We're at the 30-yard line. We have a long way to go if we want something here. Can we make something happen? We're just going to take the check down to Ford. And we're going to call a quick timeout. They're in man coverage. We tried to get it to Njoku. Pressure comes in. It's 3rd and 3 now. I mean, we're only one big play away from getting into field goal territory. So why not send Jerry Jeudy on a streak? Elijah Moore is there. Beautiful catch. Forget about a field goal. Deshaun Watson throws an absolute dime to Elijah Moore. We had to use the precise passing mechanic on that one. Otherwise, it would have been a pick for sure. But there we go, able to pass lead it out wide, right into the breadbasket, and Elijah Moore gets another one. He's having a really good season for us. For sure, I thought would have been picked off, but there we go. Deshaun Watson learning from his mistakes. And we're tied up once again with 6 seconds remaining, and we get the ball to start the second half. So, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. 2 interceptions for Deshaun, 2 pick sixes at that. Realistically, it should be about 21-7 right now. Potentially more. But we get it to Jordan Akins, who hasn't really had much action since Njoku came back, but he's still a good option to go to. If our defense keeps playing how they were, we should have enough. And I see Jerry Jeudy over the top. Beautiful pass lead. Beats his man one-on-one. And Jerry Jeudy showing us why he's wide receiver 1. Incredible speed on display. Leaves Paulson Adebo in the dust. Deshaun Watson lifts that one over the top. And the Cleveland Browns are striking back. After being down 14-0, 2 pick sixes. We now have the lead 28-21. The Caesars Superdome is shocked. This defense cannot stop us right now. And our defense comes up clutch once again, boys. The other times we've been playing the offense only, we haven't had results like this. Our defense is stepping up when called for. And a huge hole opens up. There goes Jerome Ford, fights off the tackle. Big run again. Now that we have the lead, we will try to stick to the run game. But boys, this offense is clicking right now. I don't know what to say, but we're figuring it out. There goes Jerome Ford again. Great blocking, great juke move. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, this time it was McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon taking another snap. I really hope that doesn't mean that Jerome Ford is injured. I thought about switching it up because I see the one-on-one coverage on Njoku, but we're just going to stick to the run again. There goes McKinnon. Little spin move. Oh, if he would have broke that, he would have taken it to the house for sure. But another big run. I mean, it seems like everyone is going for at least 10. Unbelievable stuff, boys. Jerome Ford is back. We're going to run this little play action boot. I like this play a lot. We're just going to take it to Ford. He actually drops it. It's okay. What can you do? Hit came in. See if we can catch the Saints off guard. We get it over to Ford. If we just get a block, missed block by the offensive lineman. And Davis is there. Now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal. No, pressure's there. We have Njoku. Ball goes up. It's 4th and goal. We're just going to have to settle for the field goal. Well, coach wants us to go for it. Our defense has been coming up clutch. Let's go for it. Why not? Do we even try to run? There's a big hole right there. We can run a little inside zone on 4th down. Catch the Saints off guard. Will this work? Good blocking. And we read the defense like a book. They were committed to the pass, and Jerick McKinnon finds the hole. Big audible at the line of scrimmage. And there we go, boys. Unpredictable. On 4th down, we run it. We get some good blocking up top. And the Cleveland Browns are absolutely dominating here in the second half. Beautiful stop once again by the defense. Unreal game, boys. I really thought this one was done and dusted. After 2 pick sixes, we were down 14-0. But we've been playing lights out. Our running game right now is unbelievable. You're not audible. Into a halfback zone weak run here. And there goes Ford. Good blocking. Gets stuck on his man, unfortunately. But I mean, he's got 5 rushes for 66. I think McKinnon's got like 4 for 40. Unreal game, boys. Deshaun Watson, unfortunate 2 interceptions. But our rushing offense has come up clutch. Look at the blocking. Great spin move by McKinnon. Still going. Unbelievable. You got to take advantage of the defense's weaknesses. And we're doing just that. Pressure comes in. Watson's just going to roll out. No problem there. And then just take a knee. Why not? The play kind of fell apart, but we still got a positive drive from that. +6. Let's go. I'm going to run the halfback stretch here. Take it out wide. Ford tries to take him on the spin move, but we force the Saints to call their 3rd and final timeout. It's 3rd and 6, and if we can get a 1st down, that will be the game. Either way, the Saints are down by 2 scores, so it's going to be tough. Jerry Jeudy beat his man one-on-one. Jerry Jeudy is unreal, ladies and gentlemen. Get him his dev trade upgrade already. I was going to take the check down, and as soon as I saw Adebo slip up, Jerry Jeudy left him in the dust, and once again, it's an over-the-top touchdown. Watson to Jeudy. Let's go, man. Everyone's reviving their career now as a Cleveland Brown. I mean, what is that? 4 straight touchdown drives after 2 pick sixes to start. Let's go, man. The Saints get one back, but it doesn't matter. 42-28 is your final score. 2 of those touchdowns were unfortunate pick sixes, but clinical display of offense in the second half. We cleaned it up. Deshaun Watson, what was that? 4 touchdown passes on the night. Let's go, man. He's really playing well. He's really making a strong case. Do we even bother drafting a quarterback? Or do we go for a skill position guy like Travis Hunter? Tough decisions coming up, boys. We have some more franchise points to use up, so we're going to go ahead and allocate that to the offensive coordinator skill tree again. Yeah, we'll increase the throw under pressure, so there we go. And then we have 14 points. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything with that. We're just going to have to leave it there. Now we have another big divisional matchup. We finally face the Steelers. The one opponent in the AFC North that we haven't played yet. They're 6-4, and they are in second. So again, picking up a win here will give us an even further lead in the division. We're at 7-3 right now. It's a Thursday night primetime matchup in Cleveland. And once again, we'll be playing the offense only. I will play the full game, though, when we travel to Pittsburgh in week 14. But for now, once again, we are going to play the offense only, and hopefully the defense can step up just like they did against the Saints. Let's go ahead and get into it. And we know what the Steelers defense is capable of. They have a lot of playmakers. So I don't expect it to be as easy as it was against the Saints. There's a flag on the play as Jerome Ford goes down behind the line of scrimmage anyways. And surprise, surprise, it's another holding call against the offensive line. I feel like it's been a weakness for us so far this season. A lot of penalties. As we now find ourselves in a 1st and 20 situation. Pressure comes in and TJ Watt takes Deshaun down. And it's 2nd and 33. We're pushed back to the 7-yard line. Boys, this is going to be tough. I can't even lie. We're going to get it to Njoku. Good job there. We get a lot of those yards back. Now it is a 3rd and manageable. Let's see, what do we have here? We have Jalen Tolbert. Great route, cutting outside. Able to secure the catch and picks up the 1st down. We're going to run it again. We get good blocking this time. Jerome Ford goes out wide. Great spin move. Dropping the man in the backfield. Picks up 17. That does it for the 1st quarter, but that was a great spin move there. Let's go, boys. Let's keep it rolling. It's prime time. It's not going to be easy against the Steelers defense. But our offense has been looking clean these past few games. So I want some more of the same. So we're going to run this little play action. We should have Akins. Beautiful route running by Akins. We know what he's capable of. Incredible option. I mean, I feel like we have a dual-headed weapon at tight end with Akins and Njoku. We're going to run another play action. This time it's a play action seam. Jerry Jeudy's there, but he just can't catch it. Pressure was coming in. Watson couldn't get it to him. It was there for the taking, but just unable to connect. We're going to run at TJ Watt here. Take it out wide. Get going, McKinnon. Turn on the jets. Just not enough speed to outrun his man. Picks up 3 on the play. Pressure comes in. Watson's just going to take it himself. Picks up the 1st down. We had to scramble quick. There might have been options for us, but I saw the gap. And really all I was focused on was getting the 1st down. Yeah, we got Njoku. Can he hold on? He does, and it's a touchdown. Great drive, boys. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. That was clinical. Defense, though, unable to get a stop again. Now it's 14-7. We only have 42 seconds remaining, so the Pittsburgh Steelers are doing a great job of taking a lot of time off the clock. We have Elijah Moore. He's going to turn on the Jets. And I think that should be good to stop the clock. It does. There we go. Beautiful. We're going to run a screen pass now. We still have 3 timeouts. So we should be able to tie it up. Great job by McKinnon. Gets 5 on the play. So, of course, I would have loved to get more on that screen pass. Why not? Let's run a screen pass to the left now with Jerome Ford. He doesn't catch it. What are we doing, boys? I guess that's what I get for trying to cheese with the screen passes. Yeah, great job by McKinnon. We're going to call our second timeout. We just have to take the quick pass. Secure the first down. Let's see if we can run this play and this time find Elijah Moore. Instead, we're just going to take Njoku, and he goes out of bounds as well, so that saves us a timeout. Let's go, boys. That's what I'm talking about. She might be zone, and let's see if we can just get Jerry Jeudy going over the top. We don't, and that, I was about to say nearly an interception. We're going to call another timeout. 9 seconds left, and I feel like we definitely have to try to find the end zone on this play. Otherwise, we might have to settle for the field goal. If it's an incompletion, it can save us some time, but we might have to find the end zone on this play. We get it to Tolbert, and we don't have any timeouts, and that does it. Tolbert was open, but just couldn't get in the end zone, and unfortunately, we get nothing on the play. Just ran out of time, ran out of timeouts, and we're down by a touchdown going into the second half. I mean, our offense, I really can't complain. We've been marching down the field. We do get the ball back, so that's okay. I mean, thinking about it now, I feel like we should have just settled for a field goal. But it's okay. It is what it is. Our offense has been playing well. You know, we've been connecting on a lot of good plays. So I don't have too many concerns there. My only concern is that our defense hasn't really been getting stops, and we're running out of time. The Steelers are doing a great job of running down the clock. We're just going to have to throw this one out of bounds. Just nothing available. Here we go, boys. 2nd and 10. At the 30, we got Jalen Tolbert, the newly acquired wide receiver from Dallas. Turns on the Jets. Pulls off the corner route to perfection. We assessed the defense by moving Elijah Moore. Realized they were in man coverage. And that's when we say, Tolbert, turn on the Jets and get going. They cannot keep up with you. He's got a lot of speed, and he shows us there. Beautiful pass by Watson as well. Great touchdown. And we're right back into this one, boys. All we need now is the defense to step up and get us a stop. Can they do it? Pittsburgh's marching down. It's another touchdown, man. And they took down the entire quarter. We're in the 4th quarter now. I mean, I know we're playing on 4-minute quarters, so it doesn't give us a lot of time. But still, it's like Pittsburgh is going on these long drives. I tried to step up with Watson. We just don't get enough. And TJ Watt's actually injured. He's going back to the locker room. As Watson throws it away. It's 3rd and 14 now, and it's not looking good, boys. We have to convert here, because our defense has not been able to get a stop at all tonight. I throw this one up to Jerry Jeudy. Ball is deflected. It's 4th and 14. And unfortunately, we do have to punt. They get a field goal, but minute 30 remaining. This might be a case of too little, too late. We had to be absolutely perfect here tonight. We throw this one to Moore. Is that a pass interference? Are we going to get a pass interference, boys? Pass interference. We do. So a very fortunate break there. Don't really know about that one. I tried to go up for the aggressive catch, and the referee decides to call the defensive pass interference. We get Njoku there. Great route running. Steps out of bounds. Again, honestly, our offense has been great. 12 of 17 for Deshaun, 214 and 2 touchdowns, but we just haven't had a lot of time to work with the Pittsburgh Steelers running down the clock and our defense not getting any stops. I really have no complaints about the offense. As we find Jalen Tolbert in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Do we get the extra point? We do, but that does it. We run out of time, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are able to hold on. And looking back at it now, not getting a field goal at the end of the first half really cost us. We would have been tied. And instead, we lose by 3, so very poor clock management on my end. Offense was rolling. Defense just couldn't get any stops. And this one results in a loss. Just a couple of things to take care of before we hop into this rematch revenge game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We need to shift our focus for the Steelers. What do they find on film study? Saying that their offense has an advantage over our defense overall. All right, boys, bring it in. Bring it in. We have a big meeting. You know we're about to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we got to lay the smackdown on them. We need revenge. Especially for that last time out, boys. This is a big-time AFC North matchup right now, and there's a lot on the line in terms of playoff implications. If we can win, we'll extend our lead. We have 3 AFC North matchups coming up. What do we need to do? What's our plan? Let's work on our defensive ends and the block shedding. We need to get pressure to Russell Wilson. Hopefully we can get some sacks as we go along. So let's just go ahead and skip through that. So our defensive ends will have a block shedding boost. There we go. We have some upgrades to take care of and some coaching points that we need to allocate as well before we hop into this game. Elijah Moore getting an upgrade. Deshaun Watson getting a skill point. Love to see that, boys. I think let's go ahead and improve his field general attribute here. We'll get his accuracy up. And there we go. He's a 75 overall now with that +2 boost. Star development trait. He's having a pretty good season. I know maybe it's not something that everyone wanted to see with Deshaun Watson playing so well. I think we still might draft a quarterback next season in the draft, but we'll see how it goes. So far, so good, man. We're 7-5. And then let's go ahead and just allocate some of these points to get an even bigger boost ahead of this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. What could we work on here, boys? Let's go for our running backs. We're relying on our running game a lot. We'll increase the spin move. Now that we have all of those upgrades out of the way, we can set our sights on the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's time for the revenge game, as a few weeks ago we did lose 24-21, where we played only the offense. This time around, we're playing the full game. Let's finish off the season strong, secure our playoff spot, and then anything's possible at that point. Let's get it going, boys. Would you look at this, boys? We got a festive game here in week 14. The snow is coming down as we're approaching the end of the season. Winter time in Pittsburgh isn't for the faint of heart. The Brownies going up against the Steelers. Big time AFC North matchup. Snow coming down. Perfect weather for football. Let's put on a show and take down Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Visibility is minimal, and Pittsburgh's going to start it on the ground. You might see a lot of that tonight. We'll see how much we can throw given the weather. 2nd and inches now, boys. It's a play action. They throw it up. Russell Wilson finds George Pickens. Great catch there. They pick up 28 on the play. We're going to send the pressure again, sending a blitz. It's another handoff. They try to go out wide. Najee Harris is taken down. Good job on the defense covering that. Myles Garrett's coming in. The ball's lofted up. I think Russell Wilson saw Myles Garrett with the corner of his eye and got scared. Had to throw that one away. I kind of want to use Myles Garrett a little bit just to try to get him some sacks. I think he's having a pretty quiet season when it comes to the sack department. Russell Wilson's on the move. Get to him, boys. Najee Harris is open. That was a good play by Russ. I thought he was about to start scrambling. I kind of committed to covering him instead. And unfortunately, because of that, I left Najee Harris wide open. Here we go. It's another running play. Najee Harris is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Massive loss of 7 on the play. Thornhill was there to make the tackle. And there we go, boys. Finally, the defense is stepping up a little bit. Big time play there. Let's get some more of that. It's another running play. Shed the blocking. We're there with Owusu Karamoah. We force Najee Harris out of bounds. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. As it's now 3rd and 10. We're going to pass commit here. I'm going to use their Jordan Hicks. Let's get a stop here, boys. It's a running play. Great blocking. And committing to the pass wasn't the option there. As Russell Wilson makes an adjustment and they hand it off on 3rd and 10. Very risky. But it turns out to be successful for them. As the Pittsburgh Steelers offense is relying very heavily on the running game right now. This is crazy though. Playing in the snow. It's coming down. We're wearing the white jerseys as well. Watching the slant. They find Scotty Miller in the corner, and it's a touchdown. Didn't even realize that that was the goal line. And what is he doing? That's a very unique celebration, but the Pittsburgh Steelers get it started early. Russell Wilson finds his man out in the flats. And our defense really had no answer for that entire drive. We were getting sliced apart. Get things started at the 30-yard line. We will run it on the first play. Hand it off to Nyheim Hines, who tries to go out wide. The big hit knocks him down. And go back to the ground once again. Hoping that the field plays to our advantage. Good juke move by Nyheim Hines. We pick up the first down there. We're going to find Njoku out wide. Great route running on display by David Njoku. Showcasing his abilities there. Nice pass by Deshaun Watson. He's been having a pretty decent season so far. Throw it up to Jalen Tolbert, but the hit knocks it loose. You know it's hard to hold on to the football when the snow's coming down like that. Good try by him, though. Good pass by Deshaun. Just couldn't connect right at the end there. We go 2nd and 10 now. Pressure's coming in. We're just going to quickly get it off to Bell. But the defender was able to drag him down. And we only get 3 on the play. 3rd and 7. The Steelers faithful are going crazy. Can we convert here? Deshaun's going to have to go out. We see Njoku wide open, but he can't hold on. He looked like he had plenty of time to complete that catch. But right near the end, the hit knocked it ball loose. And we're going to go for it here. We're past the 50-yard line. We're going to go for the screen pass. Get it off to Ford, but I guess the pressure came in time. And Deshaun Watson just threw it on the ground, and that does it. We failed to convert on 4th down. Can't believe Njoku didn't hold on to that. What do we have in store here? Russell Wilson, pressure comes in. Myles Garrett answering the call. Takes Russell Wilson down for a loss of 9 on the play. Big time when we needed him. Let's go, boys. We need a big answer here on defense. Wilson snaps it. They take it out wide. Able to push him out of bounds. And now it's 3rd and 14. Right at the end of the first quarter. We force Russell Wilson to take the check down to Freiermuth. And that's going to result in Pittsburgh having to punt it away. So good stand there by the defense. We really needed that after failing to do anything on our first drive. But I can't even lie, man. The visibility isn't the greatest. This might be a running heavy game. Here we go. We're going to start off with the play action on 1st down. We should have Jerry Jeudy there. Great route running and a great pass. I was actually a little bit worried that it was going to be intercepted. And there is an injury on the play, unfortunately. Here we go, boys. Going back to the ground here. Get some good blocking. Jerome Ford is loose. Picks up 6 there. Powerful run. Looks like Wyatt Teller is injured. Muscle cramps. We can keep him. We can keep him in the game. Yeah, Njoku on the little zig route there. Great move. Great blocking. Big time gain. We're starting to warm up here a little bit. This cold weather isn't going to slow us down. Deshaun Watson's been slinging it so far this season. And we're not going to stop. As we should have Jerry Jeudy in the end zone if he can hold on. Beautiful pass by Deshaun Watson. The question is, did Jeudy keep his toes in bounds? We had to wait a little bit for Jerry Jeudy to clear the space to get past the secondary. And if we watch the instant replay here, 1-2, it's hard to tell with the snow on the ground, but a great catch. Great job to hold on through it, through the contact. And there is a booth review. We saw that one coming. It was definitely too close for comfort. What's the call here, boys? It's hard to tell by that angle. There's 1 foot. And the second one, he might have stepped on the line. I think this one is getting called back. No, it stands. So, what do I know? Tried to look at the instant replay. Didn't see much, but hey, beautiful pass by Deshaun. Great catch by Jerry Jeudy. That's going to help him out in his season goal of getting 7 touchdowns on the year. And we strike back quick. Beautiful touchdown, boys. We're going to send pressure early on. We're going after Russell Wilson. Making him get rid of it quick, and he does exactly that. That entire right side was wide open. We're going to run it now. Najee with another run. Only gets 2 as Denzel Ward brings him down to the ground. Here we go again. Sending pressure. This time he finds Freiermuth in the flats. Good blocking there. And Freiermuth has a lot of space. We bring him down. But really, it's still a big gain at the end of it. Right now, the Steelers offense is coming back with another good drive here. We don't have much to stop them. But the big hit knocks it loose. I thought Pickens was surely walking into the end zone there. Had to wait a little bit, but great hit there, knocking the ball loose. That's exactly what we needed. What do we have here? Another run play. Can we stop him, boys? We bring him down to the ground. It's 3rd and 2. It's really hard to see where the goal line is. But we can see where the line of scrimmage is, and we need to stop him at that point, boys. Watch the middle. Take everything away from Russell Wilson. He's going to run for it, and Russell Wilson bringing back the clock, showcasing his old school ability back in the day, being able to run. Finds the space necessary. We just couldn't close down the angle. And the veteran quarterback, turning back the clock, takes it into the end zone himself. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are back on top. We're going to find Jerome Ford here. Unfortunate, the pass is a little behind him. And then the hit knocks it loose. Come on, Deshaun. You got to do better than that. Jerome Ford was wide open. But the poor accuracy there. Ball is unfortunately a little bit behind him. Offensive lineman completely misses the assignment there. What are we doing, boys? Let's get focused here. My first read is Njoku. Ball goes up, nearly picked off. And this time around, we're forced to punt. It's a 3 and out. Very disappointing drive by the offense there. That's an understatement. It's a screen pass this time. Najee takes 1 hit, still on his feet. Finally bring him down at the end of it. Ball's up. You got to intercept that, man. You can't be swatting that away. That's a pick waiting to happen. Come on, Emerson. Not only is that a pick, that's a pick 6 waiting to happen. You got to take that, man. You can't be swatting that ball away. Right down the middle. Our defenders cross each other up. And it's a quick touchdown for the Steelers. Nobody was watching the ball. 2 guys cross each other. And Calvin Austin is able to go all the way home uncontested. I mean, what are we doing there, boys? Russell Wilson throws it right down the middle. And our defense is sleeping. AFC North matchup, a battle for first place, and the boys have not shown up in this first half. Unbelievable. Pressure's coming in. Deshaun Watson's going to have to scramble. A lot of space here. Great run by Deshaun and steps out of bounds. Showcasing his athleticism there. Talking some smack as well. Touchdown here would be huge, boys. No doubt about that. We got Jerome Ford there, but Deshaun overthrows him. I know the weather's not ideal, but come on, man. You got to make that play. Jerome Ford was wide open in the end zone. And Deshaun just overthrows him. We're going to have to just dump it down now. Call a timeout. Come on, man. The boys have just not shown up to play. Jerry Jeudy's wide open. Can Deshaun get it to him? He does. Puts it on a dot. And there we go. We're able to make up for that mistake. Deshaun Watson finds Jerry Jeudy, who's having a great season so far. He's a touchdown machine. Beautiful route running. Gets himself wide open. Deshaun, all he has to do is just put that one on the money, and he does just that. And we're able to get 1 touchdown back. We also get the ball back to start the second half. So this game's not over, boys. We know what this offense is capable of. We can score, that's for sure. We just need our defense to get some stops. They usually come up clutch when we need them most. Let's keep it rolling. It's another screen pass. We're trying to get down there. Nearly picked off by Hall. Come on, man. That's 2 near picks that we should have had. Boys, we need to do better than that. That's a big time opportunity missed. Come on, man. The Steelers are just going to run it now. That's probably going to do it for the second quarter, but nearly picked off again. It'll come sooner or later, boys. We're going to take a shot to start the third quarter here. No, nobody there. Just got to throw it away. Everybody was covered. Pressure's coming in. We just have to throw it away, and that's a pick. Just a silly pass. Unnecessary. Should have just thrown it away. Tried to force it. And the Pittsburgh Steelers pick up an easy interception. And there goes our momentum. It's another run. It's another stop. It's a quick throw. We're there, though. Just shy of the first down. What are they going to do here? 3rd and 1. It's a quick pass. It's a conversion. Another 3rd down that the Steelers have converted on. We just haven't been able to get any stops. I mean, we're just not playing well enough to win. It's as simple as that. We don't deserve to win playing at this level. Unacceptable, boys. 2nd and 11. Let's see if we can force a turnover. Perfect user defense there. We baited Russell Wilson into thinking that we were committing to the left. And then Jordan Hicks waits for the receiver to run his route, cuts that angle off. Another interception for the linebacker. We timed that one to perfection, made it seem like he was open, and then quickly snagged it. Let's go, boys. Momentum's coming back. Let's get back to the running game a little bit. I feel like we've been going away from it, relying heavily on the passing game. But I know what we're capable of. That time, though, nothing there. It's just a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Decent blocking. Ford is still going. Gets 6. It looked like he was going to get taken down, but still managed to get something out of that. Come on, boys. We need a big-time conversion here on 3rd down. 3rd and 5. It's a quick throw to Njoku, and he's able to hold on. Let's go, boys. We needed that one. 1st and 10 at the 32. We hand it off to Jerome Ford. Had a little bit of a hole there, but couldn't really make a lot out of that one. We have a little bit of a wide receiver screen look here. And get this one off to Tolbert. If we can get some blocking. Good move there by Tolbert. Pick up about 4. So we tried something different, but didn't really get too much out of that. And it's another 3rd down now. It's not going to be easy for us, boys. We just have to keep clawing at it. And there goes Jerry Jeudy. Right down the middle. 4 catches for 111 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns on the night as well. Big game for him so far. Good job by Deshaun to stay calm, cool, and collected there. Back to the ground here. Pressure comes in, but Ford is able to fall forward. Picks up 3. Could have been worse. Screen pass out to Jerome Ford. We get some good blocking. All we need to do is now make a couple guys miss. Can't do that, but we're able to get the 1st down. Let's go, boys. It's been a good drive so far. Let's keep it rolling. Tried to make him miss, but Fitzpatrick comes in. Drops Jerome Ford, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter, boys. Play action time, boys. 2nd and 7. Can we find Jerry Jeudy here? Deshaun just throws it out of bounds, man. No accuracy whatsoever on that one. He was open. It was there. Just had to convert. Now, once again, it's been the story of this drive. Another 3rd down. Can we get it to Njoku? We do. Had to just commit to that safe catch just in case. I don't want any hits to knock the ball loose. Good play there by Deshaun Watson and David Njoku. They're having a really good season. And now let's see if we can find the other receiver. Deshaun's other favorite receiver, Jerry Jeudy. On this play action boot. Throw it into the back of the end zone, and Jerry Jeudy is there. I mean, talk about a tight window. I don't even know how that was possible. The Steelers defenders were right there. But Jerry Jeudy just gets down secures the catch. Deshaun on the sideline. Jerry Jeudy just barely staying in. He should be good. It looked like he had 2 feet and a knee potentially. Jerry Jeudy, man, he's stepping up. Definitely showing up as a wide receiver 1 right now. 3 touchdowns on the night for Jerry Jeudy. And the game is tied up. All comes down to the defense now. We need a stop, boys. We're sending the blitz early. It's a play action. Russell Wilson eludes that one. No chance. That would have been a huge loss on the play, but Russell Wilson is somehow able to shrug that guy off, keeping the drive together. That could have been a disaster for the Steelers. Would have been great for us. Owusu Karamoah should be there. How was that not picked off, boys? We were waiting, hoping that Russell Wilson would throw it, and he did. But we just couldn't cut the angle off in time. It is 3rd and 10, though. Come on, boys. Don't give him anything. It's just a check down to Najee, and that should be enough, boys. The Steelers are going to punt. Defense comes up clutch, forcing the 3 and out. And Deshaun Watson and the offense have a chance once again to take the lead in crunch time. Incredible stuff so far, boys. Much better in this second half. Let's go. Let's go, boys. All we need to do now is march down the field. Attack the Pittsburgh Steelers. I thought that was going to be overthrown, but it turns out to work well. And Njoku is going. A lot of space. Just ran out of gas near the end there, as Fitzpatrick was able to catch him. But I was not expecting that play to be made. I thought for sure that ball was going to be overthrown. And Deshaun Watson able to get just enough on it. And Njoku runs into it. Beautiful play there. Great blocking by Jerry Jeudy. And we're within field goal range already. Field goal will win it. We definitely don't want to settle. But we flip the field in one play. Jerome Ford now takes it out wide. Great move there. Nearly taken down for a loss. Turns that into a gain of 3. You can't be mad with that effort, boys. That's what it's all about. And we haven't called this all night. We're about to pull a play out of the bag. We're going with the read option. But they commit to converting or to stopping Deshaun. And it's a loss of 1 on the play. We're going to try to go back to it, boys. Halfback screen. 3rd and 8. 1 conversion away. All we need is blocking. All we need is blocking. We do. It's enough for the first down. 1st and goal at the 5. Minute 15 remaining. That's what I'm talking about. We force Pittsburgh to use a timeout. We're going to run it. Ford gets taken down by Patrick Queen behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 3 on the play. And the Steelers once again stop the clock. They have 1 timeout remaining. Let's see here. Jerome Ford gets those 3 yards back. Pittsburgh uses their last timeout. We're going back to the running game here. Let's smash this one in for a touchdown. Good block. Get going, Ford. He stopped just shy of the line of scrimmage. But with no timeouts remaining for Pittsburgh, we're going to go for the field goal. Run the clock down. It's a little layup. And then we need to survive 20 seconds and walk away with the dub. Kick is up. Right down the middle. 24-21. 28 seconds left. This one is coming down to the wire, boys. A true AFC North matchup. It's been gritty. It's been grindy. 28 seconds left in the snow. What do we have in store here, boys? The Pittsburgh Steelers have 23 seconds left to go down. At least convert a field goal to tie it. No timeouts remaining. We're committing to the pass. Watching everything over the top. Do not let them get back into it. That's a great pass by Russell Wilson. Denzel Ward was beat on the play. They have no timeouts, though, so this is it. They're going to have to take a shot. They go underneath. All we need is a tackle, and that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. They needed to be perfect. They couldn't get down the field in time. And Mike Tomlin is pissed off. You can't believe it. The Cleveland Browns make a second half comeback. Deshaun Watson had some great throws there. Jerry Jeudy with 3 touchdowns. And the field goal to win the game. Your Cleveland Browns are back up top, the AFC North. Big time game, boys. This is what it all comes down to, man. It's the end of the season. Every game is important and every game is magnified. Every result is magnified. We get the job done, boys. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Let's go. Doesn't get any easier, boys. We now welcome the defending back-to-back champs, Kansas City Chiefs, to our stadium. They sit 8-5 on the season. We're 8-5 as well. First place in the AFC North. Boys, this is it, man. Playoffs are right around the corner. We need to keep this level of play up. We have some upgrades here. Let's allocate some of these points. Jerry Jeudy for sure. Absolutely deserving of that upgrade. We're going to increase his deep threat. He's now an 85 overall. The guy's an absolute stud. Why is he not a captain? We're setting him as a captain. Should have done that a long time ago. He's having a great season, boys. I'm going to allocate some more of these points here. We're going to increase the juke move ability for our halfbacks by 1. And it all comes down to this, boys. Let's get right into it. Time to go to work. Much better weather this time around. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Cleveland. And we get things started on the offense. As we have Jerry Jeudy right down the middle, stays on his feet. Jerry Jeudy's having an all-pro season. Just when you thought he was down, it's a one-play touchdown. I mean, talk about the dog pound. Jerry Jeudy's an absolute dog. You kidding me? Takes it right down the middle, shrugs off the contact like it's nothing, and then takes it to the house. I mean, look at this. Two guys tried to take him down. Bangs them off. Takes it to the house, man. Are you kidding me? Let's go, Jeudy. What a season he's having, boys. Now it's time to stop the back-to-back Super Bowl winning quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. 41 touchdowns, 12 interceptions on the season. Electrifying offense. But I know if we play our game, if we do what we do, we should be able to lock him down. But this is going to definitely be a big test. Let's go, boys. Take it underneath. It's a big hit. We actually push him back, so that worked out well that we didn't take him down the first time. What would have been a gain of about 5 on the play results in only 1. Let's go, boys. Getting some good bounces here early on. Kelsey's in motion. We're watching it underneath. It's another dump down. That's all Mahomes is doing, man. He's scared. Gets to D-Hop, the newly acquired wide receiver. Right now, though, it's 3rd and 6. Let's go, boys. If we can get a 3 and out here, that would be absolutely huge. But, of course, Travis Kelce gets wide open. It's a play action. Ball goes up. Gets it to D-Hop. And the Chiefs are moving the sticks again. Hand it off to Pacheco. Takes him down for a loss of 3. Let's go, boys. We're going to use our Myles Garrett here. I'm going after Patrick Mahomes. Get around. Gets it to Travis Kelce, though. His #1 target, man. He always finds a way to get open. We're sending another blitz, though. Kelce's in motion. But the man guarding him didn't move. For whatever reason. I knew he was going to go to him. That's why I tried to get there with Bush to cut off the angle. Nearly picked off. Kelce's in motion again. That time, though, he doesn't go anywhere. Good play. Hollywood Brown gets the Chiefs to the 2-yard line. Really, right now, we haven't been able to do anything on defense. It's a sack, though. Let's go. I for sure thought he was about to hand it off to Pacheco, but Mahomes kept it. We're able to give ourselves some space, as it is now 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. Mahomes is trying to make some plays here at the line of scrimmage. How did Rashee Rice stay on his feet there? We still do a good job of forcing him out of bounds. And it is now 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line, boys. We need a big stop here. If we can stop this drive and just finish off with a field goal, that would be a good move for us. Marquise Brown finds the quick underneath route. Mahomes gets it to him. And the Chiefs tie it up. This time we're going to start it on the ground on first down as we find Jerome Ford. Great run right down the middle. Gets 11 on the play. Great blocking there as well. Hand it off to Nyheim Hines here. Gets caught up in the backfield, though. It looked like he had space, just couldn't get away in time. Should have Tolbert here on the quick zag route. Turns up the field, gets 7 on the play. It's now 3rd and 5. Time to go for the screen. Get some good blocks there. I feel like we could have turned that into a much bigger play, just didn't elude the pressure. Play action. We find Jerry Jeudy. Great job by Deshaun Watson to extend the play. And there we go, boys. They have to respect our running game, which means we can take advantage of the play action when it comes. Quick throw to Njoku. Secures the catch. Falls forward, lands at the 2-yard line. And we should be able to punch it home here with Nyheim Hines. Clinical drive there, boys. Pressure comes in and we get taken down. Nyheim Hines has not had any luck so far running the game tonight. He's at -4. We're going to run a quick audible here. For a quick slant. Pressure comes in, though. We had 2 guys open in the end zone. Just needed a little bit more time. Come on, boys. Yeah, we got Njoku all day long. He's too quick, boys. The linebackers can't stay with him. Just gave him a little bit of time to get there. Watson fires it in. David Njoku gets another touchdown on the season. We're able to regain the lead. Offenses look good so far, man. Especially the passing offense. Deshaun Watson's playing a clean game right now. The boys are playing well, man. Playing against the Chiefs, the boys are showing up, ready to go. Mahomes right now is leading the race for MVP. Josh Allen in 2nd and Lamar in 3rd. So let's see if we can keep the MVP favorite quiet here. We haven't been able to do so. He's already got 1 touchdown tonight. It's a quick screen pass. Good tackle there. Let's go. We're going to shade underneath. It looks like Mahomes is very content to just kind of take the quick stuff. And that time, Rashee Rice is wide open. Right down the middle, it's a beautiful pass to D-Hop. I tried to focus on Travis Kelce, and DeAndre Hopkins finds the next level in the defense. It's a good play there. We're going to play man defense on Travis here. But Mahomes finds Hollywood Brown. And again, it's just those quick slants. We just can't deal with them. I'm going to try something here. We're going to press. If they want to keep taking these quick passes, we're just going to press. Mahomes is there. He's going to run it into the end zone. Nobody's watching him. The coverage was incredible. But nobody was watching Patrick Mahomes, and he just strolls into the end zone. Come on, boys. We got to do better than that. So right now, neither defense has had any success. Let's see if we can continue dominating. We're just going to have to get this one off quickly to Ford. Great job there by Watson to elude the pressure. Take the dump down when you can, boys. Pressure's coming in. Just get rid of it. Beautiful job there. Jalen Tolbert is wide open. Let's go, boys. Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you. And Jalen Tolbert should be open here. Just not enough air on it. He was open in the corner of the end zone. We just didn't have enough juice on it. Here we go, boys. We lob this one up. Tolbert goes up and grabs it. Touchdown. Let's go, man. I'm telling you. People might have been sleeping on that trade. But Nick Chubb for a 1st and a 2nd plus Tolbert is really paying dividends right now. He's got the height. He's got the speed. Great catch there. Beautiful pass by Deshaun Watson. Eluding the pressure. Dropping it in the breadbasket. And let's go, man. We're putting on a show right now. 21-14. Defense. Get us a stop. Fumble. Pick it up, boys. The Chiefs are able to retain. No chance. The ball was loose, but we just couldn't get on top of it. That would have been huge, boys. Again, we're just going to shade underneath. And that time, boys, what happened there? It's a one-play touchdown. I mean, how does that even happen? What happened to the zone coverage? Rashee Rice, wide open, one-play touchdown. Went from a potential fumble. Oh, boys, come on. It's an interception. Good thing he decided to swat that away because Nick Bolton could have had the easiest interception of his career there. Yeah, get out to Njoku. Holds on despite the contact. Good job. They're going to call a timeout. Stop it at 51 seconds. Coach wants us to call a screen. We'll call a screen. Get it off to Jerome Ford. We get some blocking there. Good job. Nice little spin move. 45 seconds left. We're going to call another timeout. Jalen Tolbert is wide open. Let's go. Let's see if we can find Jalen Tolbert in the end zone. We're just going to have to check it down to Njoku. Keep going, David. I think the clock is running, unfortunately. 10 seconds left. Quick throw. And we got Njoku there. But Deshaun misses him. How do you miss that throw, Deshaun? Njoku was wide open. And Deshaun Watson misses him completely, and that does it. We don't get a touchdown, man. What are we doing, Deshaun? Get your head in the game. Can't be affording mistakes like that. Boys, I am sick and tired of this Chiefs offense slicing us apart. Let's step up here and get the job done. It's a throw right down the middle. Nobody turns around, man. Rashee Rice has 5 for 110. This time they hand it off to Pacheco. No gain on the play. Good job, defense. Let's keep it going, boys. Come on. Ball goes up. Emerson turns around. And we finally snag one. Let's go, boys. That's what I'm talking about, man. Martin Emerson Jr., the halftime team talk got him pumped up. We assessed Mahomes' tendencies to throw it quick. And this time, Emerson turns around, rises up, and snags out one. Going to Rashee Rice, pretty predictable. And there we go, boys. We force Mahomes into a mistake. We get an interception on the play. Time to make it count. No, we got nothing. Had to throw it away. Tried to go for the play action. They had a lot of guys in the backfield. So we just had to get rid of it. Nearly got caught, though. That was very risky. Yeah, we got Ford. Sorry, we got Hines. Beautiful wheel route there for Nyheim Hines. And this time Deshaun is able to connect. 325, 3 tutties, 14 of 20. He's having himself a game. He had the one mistake where he missed Njoku in the end zone. But that was a great pass. Traveling back. Had to clear that corner. Gets it over the top. Nice throw, Deshaun. That's what I'm talking about. And here we go. Can we finally just punch this one in? Nyheim Hines. You got to get going. That's why I want Jerome Ford there. He's got a little bit more physicality. That's where we do miss Nick Chubb. I can't even lie. But Jerome Ford is not getting snaps. It's all down to Nyheim Hines. Can he finally punch this one? And he gets caught up again, man. What are we doing? Finally, Jerome Ford is in. We're just going to go for it. And he gets caught up. We're at the 1-yard line and we can't get a touchdown, boys. Come on. We're not settling for a field goal. Let's wake up here. Njoku's in. Barely got his tippy toes in. Deshaun Watson had to throw it on the back foot again. I was about to lose it if we wouldn't have gotten a touchdown there. After being at the 2-yard line, getting rejected 3 times trying to run it. 4th down, though, we go for it, throw it into Njoku. And he just crosses the plane, but it's just enough for the touchdown. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's get another big stop here on defense. Mahomes is running for it. He throws it. Finds Rashee Rice wide open down the middle. He scrambled a bit. Wanted to get some numbers to him. but he's able to wait just long enough. It's another big play over to Rashee Rice. We push him back, though, behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 1 here. Kelsey's in motion. He's going back. Yeah. Underneath again. That's all Mahomes wants to do tonight. All the dump down stuff. And as soon as we shade underneath, he's going to go over the top. This time they run it with Pacheco. Big pickup there. Travis Kelce's wide open. He absolutely just broke his defender's ankles. Could not cover him. And the Chiefs get it tied up, man. Their offense is unreal. Here we go, boys. We're starting the drive on the ground. Good cutback by Hines. 5 rushes, 0 yards. Pressure's coming in. And Njoku's open, though. Good blocking there by Jerry Jeudy. That's a big play again. Deshaun's 40 yards away from breaking 400. I really like what I see here on the right side, boys. Good move by Jerome Ford. Drops another guy. And there we go, man. That's a big run. 3 rushes for 22 yards. We should be taking every snap for us. First and 10, Nyheim Hines. I mean, he's not even on the depth chart. Like in any position, I don't want him taking snaps. It's as simple as that. I want Jerome Ford. Penalty pushes us back. We're going to hand it off to Ford. Great blocking, and there he goes. He's off to the races. Jerome Ford is a stud. He is a stud, no doubt. Good blocking there. Just kind of runs into his own man. Nowhere really to go there. Let's see if we could rifle this one in. Jerry Jeudy just can't hold on. No way, boys. That was right in his hands. Let's get this one to Njoku quickly. Shrugs one off. Shrugs another one. Now it's 4th and goal, but we have to go for it. A field goal will not be enough, boys. Not against this Chiefs team. Deshaun, take it all the way. Takes a hit, but makes a play. I thought about throwing it just at the end there. But I said, you know what? Let me put my head down and get going. And Deshaun Watson shows off his strength. Is able to get in there, and that is a huge touchdown. You can't be messing around with field goals against this Chiefs offense, man. We haven't been able to stop him. We had the 1 interception. But other than that, they've been scoring touchdowns every drive. So we have to go shot for shot with them. Your move, Kansas City. Right down the middle, Rashee Rice again, man. 8 catches for 160. That's insane. I mean, our zone defense right now is getting cooked. We're going to switch it up to man here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I tried to get out there to Pacheco, but Owusu Karamoah got stuck. Play action to Hollywood Brown. Another big time conversion. We just have no answer right now. I'm going to use her. Ford covering Travis Kelce. He's open, but it's an interception. We played that one to a T, boys. Patrick Mahomes get juked. 2nd interception. That time, you got to take it into our own hands. Mike Ford with the interception. Could be one of the biggest interceptions this season. Had a feeling that Mahomes was going to try to find Kelce there. Gave him just enough space to think he's open. We come out of nowhere and snag that one. Sometimes you just got to outsmart the CPU, boys, and that's what we did right there. Mahomes throws a 2nd interception. Jerry Jeudy's wide open. Great pass by Watson. Finding Jerry Jeudy in 1 minute and 23 seconds left. We're in field goal range. The Chiefs have 1 timeout remaining. We're going to run it with Ford. We force Kansas City to use their next timeout. And we're just a couple of knees away from one of the biggest victories this season. 35-28 against the Kansas City Chiefs. And your Cleveland Browns are 9-5 on the season. There goes the final whistle, boys. It wasn't pretty. 35-28. We couldn't really stop the Chiefs, but when we did, it was 2 interceptions, and they were game-changing interceptions at that. Deshaun Watson had an incredible game. I think he broke 400. I mean, an absolute offensive masterclass. Jalen Tolbert with a great touchdown there. Boys, that was tough. I can't even lie. That was tough. It literally came down to 2 interceptions and just scoring touchdowns on almost every single one of our drives. But let's go, man. Jerry Jeudy got us started off. He's turning into an absolute stud. And Deshaun Watson, there it is, 391. So just missed out, but incredible game. Let's go, boys. So here's a look at the playoff picture right now. We currently hold the number 2 seed. We're set to play the Baltimore Ravens, who are the 7th, so that'll be an AFC North matchup there. Buffalo Bills are in first place. Over in the NFC, the Falcons are in first in the NFC. Green Bay's in second. Very interesting matchup. You got the 4th place Niners against the 5th place Lions, but we still have about 3 weeks to go. We find ourselves here in week 16. Thursday night primetime matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. We have a few AFC North matchups to finish off the season. We're playing the offense only on this one, so an extra level of challenge coming up. And it's a short week as well. We just played on Sunday. Now we're playing on Thursday, so the boys are definitely a little bit tired. Let's go ahead and allocate some of these franchise points, and then we will hop into the match against the Bengals. Let's increase the juke move again. I figured out the depth chart, so Nyheim Hines will not be taking snaps away from Jerome Ford. So we're glad we figured that out finally, week 16 into the season. But hey, 9-5 on the season, boys. AFC North, we're in first place. Pittsburgh and Baltimore are 8-6. So it's a very, very closely contested division. I mean, we're not out of it yet, so we have to play well to finish off the season. At this point, it'd be a shame if we didn't make the playoffs. We've been in first place in the division the entire season, so it's time for us to put on a show. We got to play our game. Hopefully we get some good luck with the CPU defense in the simulation. Let's go ahead, take it to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Let's get the job done again, boys. We get things started on offense. We're going to run it with Jerome Ford on the first drive of the game. First play of the game, he picks up 5. Not bad. Definitely want to get the run game established early on, so that we can then take advantage with the play action. As we get 3 there for a manageable 3rd down. We're going to run it again. 3 straight times. 3rd and 2. Just enough for the first. Let's go. We got an injury on the play. It's another lineman. Come on, boys. Very unlucky with the injury bug. Yeah, we got Njoku right down the middle. Great play on the tight end hook action. 2nd and 2, and it's time to take a shot down the field, boys. Play action time. Pressure comes in. Just couldn't get it to Elijah Moore in time. Got Njoku there. If he can just secure the catch, he does. Let's go, man. Big play. Back to the ground here as we send it out wide with Jerome Ford. Good blocking. Just got stuck there. If we could have bounced out to the left, would have been a big play. But nevertheless, I'll take the pickup of 7. Jerry Jeudy's getting pressed. We might have him over the top here. And he holds on. Jerry Jeudy's unreal. I mean, he's having an unreal season. Didn't work out in Denver. Came to Cleveland. Looking like it wasn't going to work out. But this season, he's just revitalized everything. Look at that. Just goes up at the point of contact. Takes the hit. Secures it. Deshaun Watson finds him for another touchdown. Defense can't hold on, so the Bengals get it right back. But what a play. What a player Jerry Jeudy's becoming in this franchise, boys. Unreal. Get it up to Njoku. He can't hold on. Hit knocks it loose. It was a tough play to make. Sometimes you just got to take those shots, though. There we go. Pressure's coming in. We had Ford. We just couldn't get it off in time. We saw the pressure all day. Just couldn't get it into Jerome Ford. If that would have connected, he would have been gone 100%. There goes Jalen Tolbert. It's a little bit behind him. And unfortunately from this spot, we're just going to have to punt it away. Defense gets a big stop. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bengals were forced to punt it. Now with 1:55 remaining, we get the ball back. I'm going to run the screen pass. I mean, just What are we doing there? What is that blocking? We throw it up to Tolbert. He comes back and makes a play. Jalen Tolbert making a name for himself here in Cleveland. What a throw by Deshaun, and what a catch by the newly acquired wide receiver. Here we go. Play action. Get it to Jerry Jeudy. A little bit behind him, but he's able to make the catch. 45 seconds left. We're going to call a timeout here. We're going to take Jalen Tolbert underneath. Turn on the Jets. He was just couldn't get out of bounds. That's okay. We have another timeout to use. Njoku's there. I honestly thought that that was an illegal pass. Deshaun was behind the line of scrimmage. Just not enough, though. Let's see. We should be able to find Njoku here. We just can't get the ball off in time. The pressure was coming in. Thankfully, though, that does stop the clock. Come on, boys. Same plates there. Jalen Tolbert in the end zone. He just can't keep his feet in. And with 17 seconds remaining, we're at the 2-yard line. Do we go for it? I think we do, boys. It's a little risky, but I think we're going to call the screen pass here. And all we need is some good blocking. And it should be enough, but the lineman stays with him. And it's a turnover on downs. We get nothing from that. Got a little too greedy. And the Bengals get a field goal of their own. And they take a lot of clock off. Look at that. 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and it's our first drive. Get this one to Jeudy. What a catch. Njoku's wide open. He is such a good route runner. Turn on the Jets, Njoku. Unfortunately, the defender caught him, but incredible play there by David Njoku. He is such a good route runner. Absolutely just dropped his man. We're now at the 19. We're going to go right back to the big man, and it's a touchdown. Let's go, boys. Beautiful drive. Got it done quick. David Njoku was there. That's what I'm talking about. Cincinnati comes down, gets a touchdown of their own. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. We're going to throw it up to Njoku. What a catch. He's having a great game. We're throwing it into some tight windows. But he's answering the call when needed. Both him and Jerry Jeudy. Now we go right back to Jerry Jeudy. Takes a big hit. He should be okay, and that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. Jalen Tolbert, wide open. Njoku does a great job of distracting the defense. And it allows Jalen Tolbert to find the open space of the field. And he gets brought down at the 1-yard line. It's unfortunate that he couldn't take it to the house. But with Jerome Ford, we should be able to punch it in, get some great blocking. And there we go. We regain the lead. But now with 1:38 remaining, the Bengals and Joe Burrow can go down and score, but they don't. It's a turnover. We get the ball back. I'm assuming Burrow must have thrown an interception. What a clutch play by the defense. They stopped Joe Burrow in his tracks. Jerome Ford makes a few guys miss. Still going. He's filling in the shoes for Nick Chubb. No problem at all. 39 seconds remaining. This time controlling the offense, only the defense came up clutch in the simulation. And then a big run by Jerome Ford is enough for Deshaun Watson and this offense to get into victory formation, take a few knees, run down the clock, and call it a day. The Bengals, of course, are going to call their timeouts, but it's not enough. The boos are raining down. And as the away team, that is the best sound you can hear One last knee for Deshaun Watson, and that's going to bring the clock to 0. The Cleveland Browns pick up another dub. 4-point game, 21-17. Huge game from David Njoku. Let's go, boys. Another dub. Another dub in the AFC North. We have 2 games remaining this season. Can we make the playoffs? Here's a look at the standings, boys. Week 17. We're 10-5, second in the AFC. Buffalo is first at 12-3. They're having a great year, man. I love to see it as a Bills fan. Baltimore's in second at 9-6, so they overtook the Steelers. We play the Miami Dolphins Sunday night primetime here in week 17. They're 5-10, so they're not having a good season at all. And the Ravens are waiting for us in week 18. So I know it's risky, but we are just going to outright sim this game. The Dolphins are 5-10. We're sitting at 10-5. Will the simulation be kind to us? And do we get a win here? We lose 20-18, boys. We lose by 2 points. And it all comes down to this game. We have clinched the playoff spot. So that is the great news. The Cleveland Browns are going back to the playoffs again, this time led by Deshaun Watson. But then it comes down to this game here against the Baltimore Ravens. We're 10-6, they're 10-6. If we win, we secure first place in the division, and we get home field advantage in the playoffs. If we lose, we'll be the 5th seed. And we will have to be playing a playoff game on the road. And for this game, we are playing the offense only as well. We're 1 game away from the playoffs. So I might as well get through the regular season. Let's get it going, boys. Big game. Hopefully the defense can step up for us in the simulation. And we need to be clean on offense. Let's go get the job done, boys. Last game of the season. Here we go. All right, boys. So Baltimore goes down on the first drive and scores. Last game of the season. Let's see if we can put in a good offensive performance, as Jalen Tolbert was wide open, but he got caught up on his man. The other receiver crossing. Otherwise, I feel like Jalen Tolbert could have potentially taken that one to the house, boys. He had a lot of space. It was a good throw. He got hit with a little bit of a glitch there, as Jerome Ford turns on the afterburners, gets going. Good little juke move there. And Jerome Ford once again signifying why he is running back 1. Great burst out wide, filling in the gap for the Nick Chubb trade. Sometimes, boys, you got to make tough decisions for your franchise. You got to look forward in the long run. We weren't able to re-sign Nick Chubb. We had to trade him away. And right now, everyone else is stepping up. And it's looking like a good decision for the long run. As we're going to find Jerry Jeudy here in the end zone, wide open, touchdown. I mean, talk about an absolute dime piece. Deshaun Watson finds Jerry Jeudy, the wide receiver who's on fire right now for us. He gets himself another one. We sent him on a streak route. We saw him getting pressed at the line. He beat that man, no problem. And the safety just didn't have enough speed to get there. Deshaun Watson finds him in the back. And just like that, we're all tied up. Unfortunately, though, our defense is unable to do anything with that. And we are down by a touchdown once again. But what an explosive play there. Jerry Jeudy to Deshaun Watson. We're just going to take the check down to Jerome Ford. Good play there. Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you, boys. No need to force it. We got 15 seconds left before the 2-minute warning. We're going to run this halfback stretch. Cutting inside. Beautiful blocking up top. And once again, it's another big run by Jerome Ford. He's having himself a really good game. The boys are ready to go, man. It's the last game of the season. The AFC North division title is on the line, and home field advantage is on the line as well going into the playoffs. So this is a big time game, man. There's a lot on the line. No doubt about that. Let's see what we got here. We're just going to take Njoku out wide. He's way too fast. Leaves his man in the dust. And it's another great completion there at the 20-yard line, just inside the red zone. Let's see if we can find Jalen Tolbert on the corner route. Pressure's coming in. Ball's a bit overthrown. Deshaun Watson had to get rid of it. All right, 2nd and 10. We tried to take the deep shot on first down. We're going to run the screen pass now. Jerome Ford gets open and gets some decent blocking. Great spin move there. I mean, I think he just got rid of 3 guys right there. broke their ankles, and Jerome Ford is on one right now, boys. First and goal. See if we can get this one all tied up. We take it to Njoku. Had to take the secure catch. Wasn't really too happy with the options that we had there. Second and goal at the 7. Pressure's coming in. We get it to Njoku. I think he kept his feet in bounds. So a good play there, but just out of bounds. 21 seconds remaining. Let's see if we can get it tied up before halftime, boys. Nothing really. No options there. We're going to let the clock run out a little bit and call a timeout. Coach wants us to settle for the field goal. I think we're going to settle for the field goal. Last couple of times we tried to risk it, especially against the Pittsburgh Steelers, for example, where we tried to go for it rather than taking the field goal, and we ended up losing the game by 3. So right now, we're just going to take the points when we can, pick up the 3 points. We're going to take it into the second half. Well, the good thing is we get the ball back. Now, I'm a little bit confused about our field position. I can't even lie. Because we were set to receive the ball at the start of the second half, since Baltimore got us started. Was there a fumble on the play? We may have had a special teams fumble recovery, setting us up beautifully here to start the third quarter. I'm thinking that's what happened. So we run it with Jerome Ford on first down. We're going to run it with Jerome Ford again. There he goes. Good spin move. I mean, he's having 4 rushes for 62. He's on fire. He's in playoff mode. He's ready to go. We're going to run one of our favorite plays here, the little play action boot. Pressure's coming in. We just have to try to dump it off to Jerome Ford. They closed us down. We couldn't get it off in time. We're going to run it on second down. If we can get some decent blocking. No, we don't. I don't think we get any gain on the play there. Right now, our red zone offense has not been clicking. Can we get something here? We're going to throw it to Njoku. Stays on his feet, but he gets pushed back. Once again, no gain on the play. And we're going to have to settle for another field goal. That's back-to-back red zone attempts without a touchdown. Just can't find our way in. And it's another field goal. We're down by 1. Hopefully the defense can get us a big-time stop here. No, Baltimore goes down, scores a touchdown. It's an 8-point game now, with 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. We're going to lob this one up. Nearly had it to Elijah Moore. Safety's converted down. We just didn't get anything there. I'm going to send Judy on a streak again. I don't think they can keep up with him. Njoku's open. We'll just take the check down. Still on his feet. Gets us up to the 40-yard line. We're going to have to get moving here a little bit, boys, because we are fighting against the clock. We're going to leak out with Deshaun. We should have Njoku if he can just make a nice secured catch. There we go. We're marching down the field, boys, just like that. What's going on here, boys? I couldn't make the necessary changes to the play, as the screen was a little bit messed up. Come on, EA Sports. What are we doing? You're costing us valuable moments here. Let's try that again. I was able to make the play adjustments this time around. Let's see if we can find Jalen Tolbert in the corner of the end zone. Ball goes up. Thankfully, it wasn't picked off. That was a very risky and dangerous throw. We now find ourselves in a 3rd and 10 situation. Can we convert on the screen pass? We get some decent blocking there. Not ideal. We're going to have to go for it this time around, boys. 4th and 5, 2:35 remaining in the game. We got to go for it. We get this one to Jerry Jeudy. He can't hold on. The hit knocks it loose. And I'm afraid that might do it, boys. The Ravens take the clock down, and we lose 21-13. So last game of the season did not go how we wanted it to. We had a big explosive play to get the game started. Deshaun Watson finding Jerry Jeudy. But after that, 3 consecutive trips to the red zone. No touchdowns. We had back-to-back field goals, and that's just not going to cut it. Playoffs are coming up. Our offense is going to have to look a lot better. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. Regular season is done. Unfortunately, no AFC North title, but it is what it is. Let's get locked in. Let's take it to the playoffs. So it is what it is, boys. We find ourselves in the wild card round playing the Houston Texans. We have to travel on the road. Tough place to play. As we take a look at how the divisions lined up, we are playing the AFC South division winner in the Houston Texans, 9-8. We finished the season with 10-7, so not the best record, but hey, we make the playoffs. It's a step in the right direction. We had some good things there for sure. In that game against the Ravens, the running game looked good with Jerome Ford. We had some nice explosive plays. This time we will be playing the full game. We'll have a little bit more control over the defense as well. We have a storyline talking about somebody being in a slump. How's Jerry Jeudy feeling? He's saying that he bounced back. This was the 7 touchdowns, I believe, for the season. So what does that give Jerry Jeudy? A lot of XP, and his morale bounced up. So, I mean, I think he is primed and ready to go for the playoffs. No upgrade for him, unfortunately, but boys, it's been an up and down season. We have some bright spots, and I think we're more than capable of being able to get a dub here against the Houston Texans. I mean, on paper, we have a better record than them. It won't be easy playing on the road in the wild card round. Those team stats don't really mean too much. I mean, we're playing on 4-minute quarters, so it will be skewed a little bit. But if you guys are enjoying it, man, this will be the finale of season 1. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, boys, if you guys are excited for the playoffs coming up here in the Browns series. Let me know what you guys think of this sort of video style where we get through a season in 2 parts or so. I'll be looking to take over some more teams and keeping this style of video consistent throughout. So nevertheless, boys, let me know down below what teams you'd like to see, but we'll turn our attention back to the Cleveland Browns. It's time for the playoffs. Let's get locked and loaded. Take to Houston. Take the Texans down. Let's get it going. So it's the Houston Texans that get the game started on offense here. The playoff wildcard round. It's not going to be easy playing in the stadium against the Texans. A lot of weapons on offense for CJ Stroud to work with. The winners of the AFC South against second place in the AFC North. And I think we had a very strong season for the most part, and then just kind of fell out in the end there. But nevertheless, boys, we got to set our attention here. If we could play our game, we should be able to compete and hopefully walk away with a dub. As our defense does well here early on, we force them to a 3rd-and-1 situation. Let's see if we can execute here. It's a run play. We read that one well with Jordan Hicks, but we just couldn't get to Mixon. He eluded the pressure and was able to secure the first down just enough. Very nearly stopped them. That would have been huge to get a 3-and-out to start. It's okay, boys. Not bad. We're going to take it with Hicks. They run it on first down again. That time, though, Mixon's able to get 5 on the play. Watching the zone with Hicks. It's another run play. And another first down. It's a quick pass to Schultz. Do a good job of closing that one off quick. Only a pickup of 2 on the play. Let's go, man. We're going to have to watch these little dump downs. But of course, we have to be very mindful of over-the-top stuff too. CJ's got a lot of weapons to work with. Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, as Nico Collins takes the quick pass there from CJ Stroud. A lot of yards after the catch as well, man. They got a lot of speed. It's not going to be easy. I'm surprised. I think they were 10-7 on the season, which is fairly surprising considering all of the options they do have. As CJ throws out, it's a one-handed catch by Schultz. Not enough for the first down, though. We're going to send pressure here. I am going to use our Hicks, though, and drop back into coverage. It's a toss over to Mixon. You do a good job of closing him down there. Loss of 1 on the play. Come on, boys. Let's hold him to a field goal here. That'd be a huge way to start for us on defense. Watch the quick passes. We're dropping with Hicks. That should have been picked off. Come on, man. You can't be swatting that away. I mean, it's a good stop. Don't get me wrong. We hold them to a field goal, but CJ just lobbed that one up into coverage. Should have been picked off. And in the playoffs, you can't just be letting them get 3 points here and there. Could be the deciding factor in the game. Should have been intercepted, but either way, we'll take it. We hold them to a field goal, and now it's time for our offense to go out there, do a good job, get some points on the board. It's a good return by Hines. Gets it to about the 30. There is a Houston record there, actually. They're 9-8 on the season, so just barely over 500. which is very surprising. As we take a look at Deshaun Watson's stats for the season, 37 TDs, 10 interceptions, 3,800 yards. I mean, it's probably his best season he's had since he's joined the Cleveland Browns. He has been pretty good for us. I mean, he's had moments where kind of couldn't connect on some makeable plays. But again, none of that really matters. It's a fresh start here in the playoffs as we hand it over to Jerome Ford. Nice little run there, picks up 7 on first down. We're going to have to be relying on our running game a lot. We want to make it as easy as possible for Deshaun to operate. We want to make sure that we can sell our play action when the time comes. As we hand it off to Jerome Ford just to pick up the first down there. There we go. And there's actually an injury on the play for the Texans. Here we go, boys. 1st and 10 again. We're going to run it once again. Good spin move there by Jerome Ford. I mean, he's turning into an elite running back for us. One reason why I was comfortable trading away Nick Chubb when you got Jerome Ford doing stuff like that. I see Jerry Jeudy getting pressed. We're actually going to call a quick audible here and see if we can take him over the top. We can't. We're just going to take the quick pass. It's intercepted. How was that pass thrown behind the receiver? There's no way, man. Come on, Deshaun. That should have been an easy connection there. And instead it gets picked off. Like, how does that even happen, boys? Let's take another look at this one. Try to get it quickly after Jalen Tolbert. He's open, and somehow it's behind him. And the corner's able to intercept it. I mean, I don't even know how that happens. That should have been an easy conversion. So the Houston Texans get the ball back on offense after that interception by Deshaun Watson. And again, it's just unbelievable how that happens, but Jordan Hicks is there. Incredible user defense. We've been on fire all season long with the user defense, and Jordan Hicks gets another interception. Let's go, boys. We get momentum right back on our side. Great job of forcing CJ Stroud into believing that Dalton Schultz would have been open. And we just cut that one off with Hicks. Let's go, man. The user defense bailing us out. With that being said, we're going to take it right back down to the ground. The one play we try to throw with Deshaun, it's intercepted. So we're just going to rely on the running game here. And pick up points when we can. We can't be throwing interceptions. Not in the playoffs. Not against this team. Here we go. We're going to run it again. Jerome Ford tries the spin move. Gets only 2 on the play. So now it's 3rd and 5. And right now we kind of have to throw it on 3rd down. So we should have Njoku wide open. And there we go. Deshaun Watson to David Njoku. Those two have had a great partnership all season long. And it continues there. As we're actually going to switch it up here. With a couple of seconds remaining. And we just couldn't find the hole with Jerome Ford. We get taken down for a loss. That does it for the first quarter. 3-0. 2nd 11. We're going to take a play action shot here. Pressure's coming in though, and Deshaun gets caught out. Nobody was open. Will Anderson Jr. coming off the edge. Nobody was blocking him. It's unbelievable, man. Got to do better than that. We got Njoku down the middle though, and Deshaun just leaves it in the air for way too long. That should have been a drilled down pass. And instead it turns into a pick 6. Deshaun Watson with 2 interceptions. In the playoff wildcard round is when Deshaun decides to turn back into his typical form. 2 interceptions, a pick 6. I mean, Njoku was open. You got to throw that one down to the ground. Instead, it's up in the air for way too long. Easy interception for Jimmy Ward, and it's a pick 6. Just like that, we're down 10-0. Come on, man. Now's not the time to be choking, and things aren't looking good. Good pass there by Deshaun, finding Jerome Ford in acres of space. And that's more like it. Come on, man. We got to strike quick here. Get a touchdown on the board. Still have plenty of time left in this second quarter. It's not over yet, man. But, I mean, just blown assignments there. Nobody was making that block on Al-Shair. And he takes Jerome Ford down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now. As we're going to take this one to Elijah Moore. He holds on after the hit. There we go. We're looking a little bit better here, boys. Let's figure it out, man. We know what this offense is capable of. And again, the offensive line is just letting us down. Like, this is just unbelievable right now. We've had success in the running game with the offensive line throughout the season as we find Njoku there. Deshaun to Njoku. Who cares about the offensive line when you could throw it like that? And let's go, man. It's a big-time touchdown. We needed that one for sure. As we had 2 interceptions with Deshaun Watson. This time around, though, we find our way into the end zone. Hooking up with our superstar tight end. We cut the lead down to 3. Hopefully down to 3 if we can pick up the extra point here, which we should be able to do so. And there we go. So 10-7, 2:28 remaining in the second quarter. Let's go defense. I want more of the same, just like on that last drive. As they keep it on the ground with Mixon, we get a good tackle in there. He gets 6 on the play. But if we can hold the Houston Texans here, potentially get the ball back before the end of the second quarter, get some more points on the board, that'd be a huge help for us. That's a big play there. Couldn't get him down to the ground. 1st and 10 at the 44 coming up. They try to get the screen. We tried to undercut that one with Hicks. And unfortunately, we completely missed the ball. And Schultz is able to pick that one up for 1st down. Whenever I see those passes going down in the flats, they look like they're ripe for the taking. But sometimes when you overcommit and you miss, it's an easy conversion. Good job there covering Stephon Diggs as we take him down. Come on, boys. We might have to call some of our timeouts here if Houston keeps going down. Diggs is wide open. I mean, we might as well stop the clock for a chance to get the ball back. We're gonna send our linebackers. We're covering the middle. I mean, we were there with Emerson. We just couldn't get to it in time. And that's an easy touchdown for the Texans. Tried to get CJ Stroud to go down the middle. We're just a step too late to cut that pass off. And it's 17-7 now, with about a minute remaining in the second quarter. Still have time to go down the field and score. Let's make it count, boys. Nyheim Hines finds a lot of space down the middle, nearly broke loose. Still a good return, though, getting us up to the 41-yard line. And Deshaun Watson can't find Jalen Tolbert. He was open, but the pass was offline. Got Elijah Moore. Good catch there by Elijah Moore. Tight window throw by Deshaun Watson. 50 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 at the 38. We're going to start it off with a play action. We're going to leak out wide, and hopefully we can get it to Jerry Jeudy. It's a little bit behind him. He reaches back, makes a good play there to secure the catch. Unfortunate that it wasn't out in front. Might have been able to get away with a touchdown there. 30 seconds remaining here, boys. We're going to try to take the clock all the way down. Get a touchdown on the board. We're going to get this one off to Jerry Jeudy quickly. Stays on his feet. Good job by Jerry Jeudy. We'll call the timeout there. 2nd and 1 now. Here we go, boys. Get this one to Jalen Tolbert. Nearly picked off. Not the best of throws there from Deshaun Watson. Come on, boys. I'm going to fire this one in. It's intercepted. Tried to get it to Elijah Moore. And it was picked off. 3 interceptions for Deshaun Watson in this first half. And that one couldn't have come at a worse time. And that's going to do it for the first half, boys. The Cleveland Browns are choking in this one. We're down by 10 going into the second half. We got to figure it out. Come on, boys. We need a big second half. We're not out of it just yet. Gets one to Elijah Moore, but Deshaun Watson's accuracy is just all over the place. I mean, he's making it very easy for us. We end up going into a season 2 to just draft a new quarterback and start this thing all over again. We're going to hand it off to Jerome Ford. Good run. Picks up 9 as it's 3rd and 1 now, but I mean, he's just not playing good enough, man. Untimely interceptions. Missed throws when we need them most. We get it to Jerome Ford to secure the 1st down. Go back to the run game, man. Let's see if we can catch him out on the play action here. Elijah Moore should be wide open. A lot of space. Good pass there by Deshaun Watson. And that's more like the Deshaun Watson we've seen this season. We call the play action after committing to the run, and Elijah Moore gets open. Beautiful route. Deshaun puts just enough air on it to get it into space. And that's how you start the second half, boys. That's what I'm talking about, man. Quick touchdown to get things started. We're not out of it yet, boys. We know what this offense is capable of. We just need the defense to step up as well. We're right back into it, man. It's a 3-point game. We're sending pressure on this first down. It's a play action, boys. Don't fall for it. It's up in the air. Newsome, you got to get that one. Come on, Newsome. Two guys were in that spot. That should have been an interception all day long, and instead it's Tank Dell in the end zone. I mean, CJ was just asking for that to be picked off. We tried to turn around with Newsome. Just couldn't get there in time. Come on, man. That's got to be picked off. Another quick touchdown for the Texans. Well, if the Texans want to play in a shootout, then we're just going to have to come back and score a touchdown of our own. Great job there by Deshaun to find Tolbert. Good route running. Great catch. I mean, he's been a really good pickup for us. He's a great option for us on offense. Going through the air again on the play action. Just had to throw it away. Nobody was open. Good job by Houston to read that one. Quick throw to Njoku, swatted away. The linebacker was able to drop back in coverage just in time to prevent Njoku from getting his hands on that one. And it's 3rd and 10 now. As we get it to Elijah Moore, just not the best of route running there. I mean, he had a lot of space if he would have just turned on the jets and got going. It just looked like he was in slow motion there. We're going to go for it on 4th. We need touchdowns. Clearly, our defense cannot get any stops. We throw it to Jerome Ford. Hit knocks it loose. It's a turnover on downs. One of the worst games we've played all season long, and unfortunately, it comes in the playoffs. Play action. Big hit, 2nd and inches, but I mean, I feel this one's slipping away, boys. It's a pick. We saw that one all day. I don't know what CJ was thinking there. He threw it right to Jordan Hicks. And as soon as I say, I feel it slipping away. CJ Stroud makes one of the worst passes you'll see. Don't know what he was looking at. Maybe the pressure was getting to him. We closed down on him. I mean, no, he had plenty of time in the pocket. He just threw it right to Jordan Hicks. Let's go, man. It's not over till it's over. We get bailed out by a really bad throw there from CJ Stroud. It's another play action, but nobody's open. We get taken down for a loss of 14. Try to find Jerry Jeudy. If only we had a little bit more time, but once again, our offensive line letting us down. Jeudy was open. He was about to beat his man, but Deshaun Watson got hit as he threw it. Took some power off of it. And really unfortunate for us there as we get this one to Njoku. Just not enough air on it. 4th and 24. I mean, we're just going to have to go for it. It's as simple as that. Get it to Jerry Jeudy, but it's not enough, and it's another turnover on downs. Get an interception on the play, and we can't make anything happen. Offense just isn't there today, boys. It's a RPO. Get it. Take Schultz down. Does it get one on the play? But I mean, right now it's not even the defense that I'm worried about. It's the offense. We just can't seem to click. Pressure comes in. We take CJ Stroud down. Big sack by Myles Garrett. 3rd and 17. The defense is doing a good job of keeping us in this one. We have to pay them off here sooner or later. It's a screen pass. Can we just make a tackle, boys? We do. And that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Houston Texans. Come on, boys. We got to strike quick, as we are running out of time in this one. We're just going to throw it to Jerome Ford on that wheel route. Take it out of bounds. Stop the clock. Yeah, I see Elijah Moore. If he can just keep his feet in. Good job of holding on to that one. Elijah Moore's having a big game. 5 catches for over 100 yards. Yeah, quick throw to Njoku on that zag route. That's going to do it for the third quarter. So we're finally getting something strung together on offense. But unfortunately, it comes at a time where we're down by 10 going into the fourth quarter. If only we had this going earlier on, man. We'd be looking good. It's another interception. Are you kidding me, man? Come on, Deshaun Watson. What are you doing? That pass was there to be made. And it's a pick 6. And that's probably going to do it for this one. 4 interceptions thrown by Deshaun Watson in the playoffs. It's time to look for a new quarterback. I mean, we're down by 17. It's just not looking good. Pressure comes in again. I mean, I don't know what to say, boys. It was a good effort all season long, and then we show up in the playoffs and just make an absolute mess of it, man. Get it to Njoku. But again, 4 interceptions, 2 pick 6s is just not going to cut it in the playoffs. Jerry Jeudy was open. Just again, Deshaun Watson, not enough power, not enough air on it. And take it underneath to Elijah Moore. And hurry it up, but again, it's a case of too little too late and just overall not deserving to win the game. You throw 4 interceptions. What more would you want, you know? Good pickup there by Deshaun Watson, but just hasn't been good enough. Deshaun's going to throw it up to Jerry Jeudy. No accuracy. Tried to lob it. He was open. And again, another bad throw. Get it to Njoku. But for some reason, I mean, it looked like he was open. He just got caught up. It's 3rd and 5. It's demoralizing, boys. It's demoralizing when you play so well during the season. We had some really good results. And then the playoffs come around and we just get absolutely wrecked. 4 interceptions thrown by Deshaun Watson. 2 pick 6s. I mean, this game could have been completely different if we would have just been able to play our game, played consistent. And instead, it almost feels like we just handed it to the Houston Texans. No blocking on that run play. Pressure comes in. Deshaun airmails it again. I mean, whether it's the offensive line collapsing and just not giving us protection, or Deshaun Watson missing throws, it's an overall very bad, very poor performance. Not much else you can say about this one. Fourth and 4. Scrambled a bit there with Deshaun Watson, but I'm going to try to go for it. I mean, we have nothing to lose at this point. Good play there by Jerry Jeudy. He's been the one bright spot for us going forward. I'm really happy with Jerry Judy's development. Njoku, of course, great tight end. We can get a new quarterback in there, a young quarterback to build the future around. We'll have something else, and it's another pick. I mean, we just tried to force it at that point. I mean, it's over, boys. It's over. And there goes the final whistle. The Houston Texans victorious in the wild card round, dominating at that 31-14. You melt down at the absolute worst time possible. Deshaun Watson with 4 interceptions, or 5 even. I mean, I honestly lost count. There were a few plays where our defense could have made, plays, got interceptions. Instead, it turned into a 1-play touchdown. And I mean, overall, everyone melted down from the offense to the defense. Just not much more you can say, but the absolute worst game of the season comes at the absolute worst time. And the Browns are out in the wild card round. We make the playoffs, and we make nothing more of that. I mean, what more can you say, boys? It hurts. What more can you say? It hurts, man. I mean, you play all season to make it into the playoffs, and then you just fall apart in the wild card round. It hurts. We're going to sim it to the Super Bowl, and we're going to see what the matchups look like. But, I mean, as far as season 1 of the Cleveland Browns rebuild goes, there was a lot of optimism going into the playoffs for sure. And to finish like that, it hurts. Super Bowl matchup, the Dallas Cowboys against the Buffalo Bills. Let's sim to the next week. Hopefully, as a Bills fan, they can pick up the Super Bowl. That would be insane. What's it going to be? We actually don't get to see. Let's go 2024 season recap. It's the Bills. So as a Buffalo Bills fan myself in real life, I mean, this would be a dream come true. Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl. Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP. I mean, we'll see. This won't really replicate real life as the Dallas Cowboys right now are struggling. Probably won't even make the playoffs. But, I mean, that's the one bright spot from the Cleveland Browns rebuild, seeing the Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl. But again, what can you say, man? I mean, that does it for season 1. Few bright spots. We have 2 draft picks in the first round next season. Of course, one of them will be the Dallas Cowboys, where we did trade Nick Chubb to the Cowboys. So he gets a chance to play in the Super Bowl. That definitely helped them out a lot. But Jerry Jeudy, that's a bright spot for us. We have some good pieces on defense again to keep it rolling. I mean, we're going to have to draft a quarterback. We're going to need to move on from Deshaun Watson in the $73 million contract. But that does it for season 1, boys. We'll be taking a break from the Cleveland Browns and starting a new team, a new series. Again, this rebuild sort of video style where we go through a full season. If you guys do want to see a season 2 of the Cleveland Browns, smash that like button. If we can hit 25 likes on this video, we'll pick up a season 2. Let me know down in the comments below who you guys would like to see as well going forward in these rebuild series. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, disappointing. What can you say, man? I'm disappointed. It was a long ride, and for it to finish like that, it does hurt, but we have pieces to build around and we'll bounce back in season 2. So again, smash that like button. 25 likes for season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.